Hey there guys, welcome to another episode of RobaFett, and you know what, I might as well just call my channel Pokemon Go the channel at this point, because there's so much Pokemon stuff going on, so you know what, I wanted to get a little bit away from Pokemon. I wanted to talk about something that I have actually been wanting to talk about, but I just got caught behind in my videos, and it just never happened, and it's stuff that you guys already know has happened, but I just want to give my spin on it. I want to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's is coming to us very soon. It looks really good. Of course, I'm talking about Five Nights at Freddy's, the sister location. Basically, they released the trailer months upon months ago, and since then, there's been all kinds of spoilers and Easter eggs and pictures released of creepy things, and I just kind of wanted to break it down and talk about what I think. So basically, my first reaction to this is kind of like, what is going on in this trailer? What is this game? Like, it's so far away from the original game, you know what I mean? And that can be good and bad. But honestly, guys, through all the games, the first one's always been my favorite. It always captured me the most. It always scared me the most, because it was back before you knew the patterns. The first time you played it, it just was wow. The second game, I felt like there was, a lot. It was a very scary game, don't get me wrong, but there was a lot of stuff going on in that game, almost too much stuff. The third game, there wasn't enough going on. All you had was Springtrap. There has not been another disappointing game besides maybe Five Nights at Freddy's World, which I never played, but I just saw it, and I saw that, I have a video that I made on that I will leave in the description below if you want to see my opinion on that game. Five Nights at Freddy's 4 was good. It was better than 3, but there was just a lot of elements missing there. And like I said before, I often feel like Scott Cawthorn has, this thing kind of blew up out of proportion. He didn't really expect it to get this big, and it got big really fast, and he had to try to keep pushing out content, pushing out new stuff, pushing out new ideas. And he would just really get into this place where he was like, I'm doing this too quickly and pushing stuff out, like, especially with that, like, if you guys remember when Five Nights at Freddy's 4 came out, it was like a premature release, which I was really disappointed about, because I was looking forward to playing that on Halloween, scary out, but they, like, released it months ahead of time. I can't remember, it was like June or something, and that was kind of the final nail in the coffin of the chain games, of the games coming out every few months. And you know what? With this game, in this trailer, I can honestly say I feel like they have taken a step back and actually started to think about what some original ideas we can do, what's some cool stuff we can do, And you know what? I do think that he does draw on the fans a lot and their theories, but I can also see that he's coming up with stuff here. Because as we see in the trailer, there's a lot of new characters and a lot of old characters that don't seem to be returning. Now, when is this game set? That's the big question, and I really want to hear what you guys think about that in the comments below. Past, future, like, is it a 50s thing? I don't know. But if I had to bet my money on it, I would think the future. It just looks futuristic. They kind of look like the toy, like Toy Chica, Toy Bonnie, Toy Freddy. That's the kind of look that they're going for here. And it really is just what it looks like. I mean, if you look at the beginning of the trailer, it almost looks like you're in like a futuristic room. It says it's underground. Why are you underground? That's a humongous question I have. Of course, we have Baby and the Ballerina, 2 new characters, and there's actually little baby characters that they released a picture of. I'll put that picture up right now. Oh my god, these things are scary. Can you just imagine these things scurrying about, losing like sight of these things? I'm honestly hoping that that's the case, because that's gonna scare the crap out of me, and that's what I love about Five Nights at Freddy's. I love the terror, I love the dread, but I'm really worried, because if you remember, they had those little toys of Freddy in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, and when you turn around, they're like, meh, and they're like shaking on the bed, and you're like, what the freak is that about? You know what I mean? And like they could like build up, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, are they gonna build in the one mega person? It's like, oh, it's a mega person. Like, are they gonna like get on each other's shoulders? Like, I don't know, and like transform into something. But guys, it looks scary. People have other videos on this. Basically, if you lighten the image, you can see baby. She's in the background, she's staring, and it's very menacing, very creepy. And yeah, she first off, I don't do clowns, and she has the clown look. Like, she looks like freaking like if the like Harley Quinn like turned into a animatronic. That's what she looks like. I don't do that. Okay, I don't like clowns. I don't like how one thing I just think is weird is how these animatronics are like popping all apart and stuff. And if this is the future, maybe that makes sense. But if it's not the future, like, why would you make animatronics like this? And you know what? The original animatronics, they almost had a look to them that was like, okay, I could see them being like in a cheesy, like Chuck E. Cheese-esque type restaurant. These ones, I'm kind of like, why would you ever make these for children? Like, they're so frightening. They're so scary, you know? So let's get into Freddy. Like, what's going on with him? He seems to have a hand puppet of Bonnie going on. Is there going to be like 2 characters there? I don't know. Is this going to be another variation of Freddy, or is it going to be the actual Freddy remodeled? I mean, I don't know. Everybody seems to have like speakers in their chest for some reason. I can't tell if this is Foxy or Mangle. It has elements of both. Has 2 hands like Mangle. Doesn't have 2 heads though, but same color scheme. But it looks kind of like Foxy as well. Everything kind of looks a little bit more feminine, and sister location, hello, maybe that's what hints to it. I don't know, guys. But alls I know is that this new game, I just have high hopes for it because I really want to have that first experience I had. I mean, not the first experience, but I want to have a similar experience to what I had the first time I played Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm really hoping that this game is going to do it. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm glad it's releasing in the fall, hopefully around Halloween, because I want to have another awesome Halloween special this year. And guys, that's pretty much all I have to say on this. I mean, you know, I don't want to speculate too much. I know there's all these people with all these theories and things out there, but guys, really what I'm thinking is that this game's going to be set in the future, and there's some new animatronics. There was even a theory, if you complete Five Nights at Freddy's 4, and you go to talk to some of the NPCs standing around, that was my phone, excuse me, you will see there was a girl with pigtails, and that might be Baby. And once again, I can just say that Baby is just so frightening, so scary. The ballerina is just so scary. All of it just, it looks so creepy. Also, guys, yeah, before we end the video, will you be able to walk around in this game? And will that take away or add to it? I don't know. But it looks like maybe you can walk around. Anyway, guys, if you liked the video, drop a like. As always, like, comment, rate, subscribe. Like I always say, you don't have to, but if you do, it really, really does help me out, guys. I really do want to know what you guys think about this game coming out. What are some theories, guys? Come on, let's have a freaking conspiracy theory session in the comment section below. And if you love this video, please subscribe, hit me up. And as always, guys, stay awesome. Keep those Punisher hats on. And I'll see you later.